press releases. I don't know if district newsletters.
What's the original question again?
It's how do you change perception? You've identified different constituents and they have different perceptions about the school that you don't think is accurate or you'd like to change. So what are you going to do about it?
I have some ideas in terms of things that we should be on the lookout to support, and that is new ways of working, teachers who go out and get a grant and do something unusual with their class, teachers that go out and partner with community members.
Can I stop you there just for a minute? Because these are all great ideas, but I want the focus to be on the board right now.
Well,
what can the board do?
The board needs to support those kinds of policies. So
the board would write a policy?
We need to find a way, and it's probably through our administrators, but we need to find a way to let people know that we're open to those kinds of things. Some of that happens.
How's that changing perception?
Because the community, when they become involved as partners, real partners, they will in turn have a different perception of the part that they're partnering in, and then that will reflect generously on the system.
Operationalize that for me. What would the board do for that outcome? What action is the board taking?
It could be directives into professional development with administrators. Some type of work with administrators too. And it could be that our goals, we bring their goals, our goals, and then we bring them all together. But somehow.
Okay, I think I'm starting to. So there's really not a clear to change perceptions. You're not working together. You're not rowing together. You're not on the same page or whatever. We haven't talked about a plan. That one of the things can be making it very clear once you come out with this of what it is your mission is, what it is your goals are, what it is you're going to accomplish. That you get that out. Not just in a press release, but you make that clear. It's in the schools, it's in the teachers' hands, it's in the administrators, it's everywhere. This is what the district is trying to do. This is what the school board is trying to do, and so we have that permeate the organization. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
And then all the other things about teachers picking up and writing grants and so forth will
will
be to support that.
for their own classroom. How do we create that as another piece of our culture?
Okay. So mission of school, mission of district, and goals. Anyone else? Rich?
One of the things that we've talked, most of the stuff has been with the community. One of the things that I don't like about the environment that we've had within our workforce is that we haven't fostered open communication between teachers, principals, the board, the superintendent. It has been very restrictive. And as a board member, I would like to have it just the opposite. I would like to have a very open environment where people aren't afraid to voice ideas that could help our district, that would help us move forward. We may not incorporate them, but I don't want people to feel that they're afraid to even come up with the ideas. That's not the type of environment I want to work in, and I certainly don't want to be in charge of an environment like that. We are.
So what does the board do?
But that I don't
change the perception.
That I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have a clear.
Okay, that's fair. I've captured the idea in terms of a planning strategy or something that needs to be addressed, and we're just again trying to get ideas here. We're not making any conclusions.
I think this is something the board can do. The board can be more present at games or events or places in the community. And it's one of these things that, you know, maybe even as a group, we all talk about what's coming up for the following 2 weeks and say, you know what, well, I'm going to be there anyway. But at least if one board member can pass it around and be there, and people know that they're there, you know, as a parent, but also as a board member.
Yeah.
You know, then maybe that'll help bridge some of that community. They're not afraid to go up and talk to you, or
Yeah.
they see you there.
And maybe just meetings that are just totally public comment.
Right.
So going to PTO meetings or going to, you know, going to school things.
Yeah.
I think that's huge. Just go there with the expectation you're not gonna probably, I would go to
Sure.
basketball games. I would see very little of basketball games. Because I'd be over there and people would come over. And that was fun. I'd kind of watch what was going on, but I'd have 10-minute conversations with this person, they'd walk away. I felt like I had an office there on the side, you know.
Yeah.
But that's why I was there, so that I could be accessible. Someone could come over and say, yeah, I heard this, you know, can you do it? It was great. I felt I was killing that credibility, you know, gap there and answering their questions and, oh, I didn't know that, thank you. So I probably did more service to myself doing that. So I think that's a great idea.
Well, if I go to the game, I'm watching the game still.
Okay, a sign on. I am not a school board member
Now.
attending the same meetings.
Yeah, for the next 30 minutes, yeah.
All right. Meeting stakeholders' needs, in a fact-based, you know what fact-based, that's, you know, getting, you know, what the real information is. Visionary leadership governance. Because of the time period, we're gonna move over that one, but that's one that is gonna come back into when we start putting together a plan. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna take a lot of this information, blend it with some of my own philosophy, and I'm gonna write a vision, or I guess a vision for the district, and bring it to a board meeting. Send it to you in advance first, get some feedback, bring it and say, here's what I envision the district, based on, you know, your comments, and some of what I believe in my philosophy, and let's get something on the same page that we can start with. Here's a nucleus. Now the district has one and so forth, but it's not real in terms of, you could go to any school system, you read it, it all says the same thing. They just mix up the words. And then you say, but are you doing this? And there's a huge difference. And again, a high-performing school, everything they do ties to that vision. And if it doesn't, they're not doing
Makes sense.
it. Because you have limited resources, so you've got to use those resources to get accomplished what you're trying to. And that's why you can have academic success, you can have a balanced program, because you're not doing the things that aren't part of that. You know, I had people, I want to go on this great field trip. Had nothing to do with anything, just was a good time. No. How does it tie to the curriculum? You can still go to something and have a great time with the kids, but it has a greater outcome than just a good time. So we'll come back to that. We'll move to deliverables. So this is making an immediate impact.